Battle Bill, what's up, man?
What's up, Sparrow?
Let me show you some respect before we kick this thing off, all right?
Alright,
Let me show Battle Bill some respect. Ladies and gentlemen, come in the comments. Drop your beers in the comments, ladies and gentlemen.
drop them.
Battle Bear is here. So what I want to ask you is, first of all, I just want to acknowledge that you've been a great sport to work with. And the things that you've done for this show for the last few weeks, you've actually had grown men trying to do what you do with me on this show, and I had to say, well, that doesn't work because he's a kid. I can't do anything to him. If your ass break into my studio, I'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? So that's why it doesn't work with grown men wanting to do the same thing. So I just wanted to thank you for that. Congratulations on your songs. That's how you got Kid Free and you just got promoted. Can you tell the audience what was the inspiration behind these two records?
The inspiration behind Kid Free is basically parents are out, it's time to have fun. But we still get good grades though. I'm telling y'all that now. And the inspiration behind I Just Got Promoted is we back in school. It's time to listen to our teachers. It's time to get good grades again. And
Okay.
That's basically.
Well, it's kind of like a story arc there, Battle Bear. You talking about being in school, getting out of school, and going back. So that's a story arc there. Are we expecting a full-length project from you? Are we expecting an album from you anytime soon?
Yeah, I might expect the new song called Kings coming out very soon at the end of this month. And I'm working on a new song called No Sleep featuring Harmony. Shout out Harmony.
Oh yeah, you have a record with Harmony.
Yep.
This is, if you don't know, this is Battle Bear and Harmony. She is another female, a young lady, female artist. Really good, really dope. Knows what she's doing, and I'm glad to hear that y'all have music together. Let me ask you this: you're 9 years old. You've already performed at numerous venues in New York City. What has been your favorite performance so far?
My favorite performance so far has been the Capline Expo performance. Yep. The Valentine's Day performance. Shout out Capline and shout out the Moors. Also, shout out Little Lexus because at that expo, she gave me lots of gifts. She gave me candy. She gave me lots of things. And I have another one called the High Play. R.I.P. them. And just like I gave about 40, 30 book bags to my community.
Wow. Say that again, Battle Bear. Say the last part again.
I gave about 40, 30 book bags to my community.
About the community.
Yep.
All right. That's really good. Take notes, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a rapper on here, take notes, sugar. Because he's talking. I could get into your inspiration, which I am going to get into who you like. But I want to get into some of your inspiration. Your dad, who is well known, RBN Bizzle. He's also a artist. He's a rapper and an actor. How has he influenced your music, and what advice has he given you about your career?
Some advice that he gives me is hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard.
He actually said that to you?
Uh-huh.
I can believe that. You didn't rehearse that, right? He actually said that to you.
Yeah.
I believe it. I'm just trying to stifle you, which I couldn't do because you had stifled this show for weeks now. Just so if everybody can recall. Who are some of the artists that you personally like? Like, who are you listening to?
I listen to a lot of my father friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I mostly listen to Little Baby, Drake.
Pusha T.
I I don't really hate on a lot of these rappers. I listen to really everybody, and I nod to their music. If your music is good, your music is good. But if it's bad, I won't say that. I'm, I'm a nice person.
So, you really not that nice. That's not that nice, but you are a respectful person. I would give you that. Let me go to the comments because I know there's people. My comment box had like 100 comments in it. Um, he's really his father's son. That came from Jasmine Taylor. That she said, "Man, tell him that shit trash." No, Gabby, we trying to go the other route. Media train, Rayo had said that you are media train. Yes, you are. Nah, I saw this one said, "Not up on this nigga act like business."
God.
Bizzle tells everybody that they good if they are not. I do it too. That's why, you know, I do it too. But that's why that's something me and Bizzle laughs about later when we in the car or something like that. You've accomplished a lot at a young age. Can you share some of the challenges as a young talent? What are some of the challenges that you face, and how do you overcome them?
Having parents like mine, I don't really go through that many challenges. But if I did go through a challenge, it would be being nervous on stage. And accomplishing it is when I get on stage and I see the crowd, it's time for me to shine. It's time for me to be in my.
I asked you this before. That was a great answer, by the way. I asked you this before. How do you balance the work, your work, with your school work, with your obligation work, with your school, and then you doing this work in the entertainment field?
On the weekdays, I'm in school, but on the weekends, it's time for me to rap.
Okay. Do you like what's your goal? Like what do you want out of this? Is it just fun for you, or is there a bigger picture down the line? Like what's your goal with doing music?
It's fun for me. Like I love it because I watch my parents and everybody do it. It's fun for me.
Okay.
You know,
All right. Like no pressure, right?
No pressure at all.
Let's look at this. Learn from this little boy. How do you prepare for your shows?
I practice at home. Like I practice a lot at home the days before my performances. And then when my performances come, I'm prepared and it's time for me to get on stage.
Mm-hmm. You could tell me, I won't call CPS. Does Bizzle have you performing like Joe Jackson had Michael Jackson rehearsing? You could tell me. No comment?
No comment.
No comment. Text me. You got my number.
No comment. No comment at that.
So I think you are at an advantage because you're now in the digital age of marketing, and obviously with social media and things like that. How do you utilize social media to get your music across? Because you got close to 1,000 followers on Instagram. Not brought, worked hard. Not brought, worked hard. I can vouch that when we was at SOD event this summer, when people was coming up to you, you would say follow your Instagram. I've heard you say that to people.
Yeah.
And you say that after your performance. So how do you utilize social media other than shouting it out? How do you utilize social media to promote your music?
I'm on all major platforms. I'm on all of them. So like if you're not following me right now, go ahead, pull out your phone, even though you're on your phone. But like go to Instagram and go follow me right now to keep up where I'm at.
At Battles Bear, at Battle _ Bear 21.
Right here in the
and this is a clip that I do want to talk to you about. A clip that I am going to promote. There's a lot going on in the world right now. What grabs your attention in terms of social issues and things like that? Like, what is something that you will grab your attention right now?
Can you say that again? Like,
like with everything that's going on in the world, I don't want to put nothing on you. So just tell me right now, what grabs your attention outside of music, um, that's going on in the world?
What grabs my attention would basically be, let me see. I really wouldn't know. I don't know about now, but growing up, I think I'll figure it out.
Ryo, you nailed it. This is media training. This kid, Battle Bear, hold on. Let me show you some respect before we continue this. Let me show you some respect right quick.
Your mic was a little off. Repeat what you said if you said anything. I can't hear you.
You sure you didn't do that? You sure you wasn't messing with the mics or anything?
Look, I wasn't messing with them.
Battle Bear, what can fans expect from you in the near future? Like, are there any? I mean, I know you announced your two singles, but what about other than collaboration performances or any like film projects?
Like, didn't you ask me something like this already, Glizzy
I
Man?
asked you about an album. That's what I
Yeah.
didn't ask you about uh, auxiliary things. So like it could be like you could be writing a book, you could be doing a film project, anything like that. Not the music, anything outside of music.
I might be working on a movie.
Oh wow.
I might
Do
be
not
working.
start the Glizzy Man stuff in the comments. Do not start the Glizzy Man stuff in the comments. He's here. He's getting his interview.
Start it in the chat. Start it in the chat.
No.
Start it in the chat. Come on, guys.
No. No.
Start it.
We passed this bridge. We cool now. We were just hanging out on Saturday in the rain. I brought you food and everything. And they're saying it, and it started. Glizzy Man. It started. You see what you started here?
Maybe.
Let me ask you this real quick, because I know they're about to take us off. Your music resonates with people of all ages. It's not, you don't make kid music. Like if somebody asks me, he's a young rapper, he's a child rapper, but his music could resonate with people of all ages. How do you manage to do that? How do you manage to know what songs you're gonna pick? Stop the Glizzy Man stuff. This is a serious conversation. How do you manage? How do you manage to pick the right songs that okay, my peers will like this, my friends will like this, but also older people will like it when I'm performing at those events?
I basically just, it's about my community and about like my family. So when I see my family, I think about my music and I think about my friends, and I just combine that together and say, this would make a song. Like Carefree made a banger about my friends and Summer. It made a banger.
Yeah. I think that's a great response. And actually, I think the only member in your family that's kid free is Gabby. So that was about her. That song is about her, actually.
Yeah, not just Gabby, both of my aunts, Gabby and Tiara.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Tiara gonna slap the hell out of me.
Sure is.
You spoke about your family. I want to tell this to you, and I want to tell you, yeah, his responses are great. Ryo called it. Ryo said media training. His responses is really good. When you speak about family, Battle Bear, your parents and your grandparents, both your mom's mom and your dad's mom, they give you as much love and support as one could give a child, and their own child. along with your parents. You have so much love in your circle, and you see it. It's genuine. And I asked your dad some time ago. I said, "What happens if next week he wants to play football? He doesn't want to do this no more." And your dad said, "Then I guess that's what we'll be doing. We'll be playing football." That is love that you can't find or you can't buy anywhere. You have that, and I want you to know that even at 9 years old, and to cherish that and understand that these are people that truly got your back, truly got your back. So because you're so talented and because you're going to be getting a lot of offers and a lot of people are going to be on your face, listen to what they're telling you and know that they're talking to you in love and with love. And even if it may seem dim, because you're going to be older, you're going to be older, you're going to be 10 and 11 and 12, even when it may seems like what they're saying is not resonating with what's going on around you or how other people are moving. Know that they are only saying and doing the things that are best for you. I don't see you as a child that's being paraded around as a money grab. I honestly, when you're performing, you have your aunts, you have your uncles, you have your father, you have your grandparents. They're all there showing you love, and that's something that I need you to know that you have. You are a very talented and a very sharp young man, and you need to utilize those wits to get the most out of it. All right. I
Yep.
thank you for your time. I thank you for being here. I thank you for working with me for a month and a half and promoting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Battle Bear. You can follow him now at Battle Bear 21 on Instagram. His records, Kid Free and Just Got Promoted, is available now on all streaming platforms. So thank you.
All on all major platforms.
Is there anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out my family. Basically, shout out everybody that's watching, man. Shout out everybody that's watching me right now. And shout out my fans and everybody.
Yes. I'm gonna be dropping these clips all week to promote. So can you please put it on your IG, please?
Of course I will. You know I will.
It's lit over there. I'm gonna need some of that. Thank you so much, Battle Bear. And thank you so much, man.